Good morning. Today we will talk about preconceptional advice. Whenever couple is ready, whenever couple is deciding about the pregnancy, there are many questions in couple's mind: what to do, what not to do. So I thought we should talk on preconceptional advice. It is a very good change in society that patients are thinking about preconceptional advice and patients are coming to gynecologists to seek a advice what needs to be done whenever they are deciding about the pregnancy. So very importantly, we can divide this preparation between mental preparation, physical preparation, and medical preparation. So first important thing is mental preparation of the patient, especially female partner. So they have to be mentally prepared for the pregnancy. I know that it is a difficult decision when to take a pregnancy chance because we have to balance between financial things, career things, and age factor. Nowadays, we are getting married little late, so we have to balance these points. So, age wise, biological age is your body is ready around 20-22 years till 29 years. It's a good period when fertility is on higher side. After 30, your fertility levels start decreasing. That doesn't mean that you cannot try after 30, but there may be some problems few patients may face after 30. Beyond 35, it is better not to go for pregnancy. Try to finish your pregnancy and family before 35. This is a medical advice biologically. Though there are many patients who are going after 35 and we are trying to help them medically. But if you ask natural things, below 35 you should finish your family. So this is one important thing, right decision about the right age. Second important thing is psychological health. Try to improve your bonding with your partner, which is very important. Both of you should be on same page about the pregnancy. Both of you should be mentally ready for this pregnancy. So psychological health, build up psychological health in between partners and family members, because that will give a support system after delivery, during pregnancy and after delivery. Third important thing, if there are some issues like anger management, anger issues in partners, try to work on that before you are getting pregnant, because pregnancy is a tough thing and after delivery you may not able to cope up with the changes what are coming after delivery. So try to go for anger management workshops and work on yourself, work on your psychological health, emotional health, and be mentally prepared for the pregnancy and welcome that child in your house with lots of positivity. Fourth important thing, think about support system. It may be financial support, it may be a manpower support. But at the same time, don't neglect the age. If you are financially not very independent at this moment, just don't wait and don't neglect the age factor. We have to balance between age and your financial or other support system. So take time, but don't neglect the age. Again and again, I am telling, because biologically, whatever career or financial things has importance, but biologically, age is important factor when you should go for pregnancy. Secondly, physical point. Second is physical preparation. What do you mean by physical preparation? That means you should think about lifestyle change. You have to quit smoking or alcohol if you are taking smoking and alcohol regularly, which is absolutely no during pregnancy. If there is a weight issue, underweight or overweight, both the points are important and we have to work on weight management. If it is overweight, we have to decrease the weight and come to a right weight before pregnancy itself, because pregnancy will increase weight by 10-11 kgs again, and which will increase the complications during pregnancy. If you are underweight, then also you have to gain optimum weight so that you can provide proper nutrition to the baby. So weight is important. Third important thing, how to achieve this weight is diet and exercise. Train your body for the healthy diet before pregnancy itself, so you don't have to make many changes during pregnancy. Train your body through the exercise, get that muscle strength so that you can carry this pregnancy very smoothly, and there will be increased chances of normal delivery because of pre-pregnancy exercise, which you can continue during pregnancy as well, maybe under supervision. But if you are doing exercise before pregnancy, and if you are taking good nutritious diet, healthy diet before pregnancy, you will not feel very difficult to follow the pregnancy diet and exercise. So this is physical preparation. And third important preparation is medical preparation, where our role comes. So I am very happy nowadays patients are coming to gynecologists beforehand, before urine pregnancy test positive. They are coming and asking, we are planning for pregnancy, what needs to be done. That is where our role comes. And as a doctor, we generally prefer to take a detailed history. If there is any medical important disease or medical history is there, then we have to correct that beforehand so that pregnancy doesn't get complicated. If it is not possible to cure that disease, we have to change some medicines. We have to shift that patient to a safe medicine so that pregnancy, these medicines are okay for the pregnancy. So history taking, doctor will do a detailed history taking, which will help for the planning for the pregnancy. Second, if there is a genetic disorders in family, that can be tackled beforehand itself. So there are geneticists, clinical geneticists, and we can take an opinion from geneticists, and we can see that same genetic problems should not carry forward in this pregnancy. Other thing is thalassemia minor, sickle cell. These are the blood diseases. If both the partners are thalassemia minor, then baby can be a major, which is not a good thing. So we prefer to do investigation. If history tells that you are thalassemia minor, well and good. Otherwise, we will do the test to see that you are thalassemia minor or sickle cell minor. And if you are thalassemia minor, then what about the partner? So these are the few tests we will recommend depending on the history. Then investigation. So these are the few tests where we have to see that your sugar levels are good, you are not having any major infection. If there are some infections, possible infection in pregnancy, then there are vaccines available, so we can provide that vaccines also. If your thyroid levels are not correct, then definitely we will try to correct your thyroid levels before you are entering into the pregnancy. So these are few tests will be advised by the doctor, so that to see that you are fit to go for pregnancy, or is there any need to improve the medical health. And third important thing is treatment. In treatment, generally we will start with folic acid and multivitamin tablets, so that we can prevent one major neural tube defect in the baby. So if we doctor will advise you to start the folic acid medicine 3 months prior to pregnancy. So this will definitely decrease one big complication, congenital complication in the baby. If there are other deficiencies of vitamin, that can be corrected. If there is a vaccine needed, definitely that vaccine can be given. So generally this you should expect when you are reaching to a gynecologist about what she or he will advise about the medical test. So overall, if you are mentally, emotionally, psychologically, physically and medically prepared to get pregnant, that is the right time, that is the right way to go ahead for the pregnancy. All the best. I hope this video will help to the couples who are planning for the pregnancy. At the same time, keep your anxious level very low. There is no need to be so anxious about what will happen during pregnancy, what will not happen in the pregnancy, will financial things will be okay or not, support system will be okay or not. I will say every child comes with his or her own destiny. So don't focus much about all these things, and don't neglect your age, and try to plan your pregnancy in a right age. Thank you.